looking out over the Roberto Clemente Bridge into downtown Pittsburgh. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh and PNC Park. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. They'll match up against a guy who's made great strides the last few years, the 6'5" right-hander Chris Tillman. Christian Yelich. A move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees.
There we go, guys. Come on.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk. Pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is knocked down over there. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single. So it'll be scored an infield single here to start things out. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Justin Turner will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Garrett Jones will get his first cuts here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
You got to think about the time of night out there. You've got shadows still lingering a little bit. The lights haven't quite taken full effect yet. But he's all over this one, and he takes it down easily.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer at that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. Tom Kohler is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
Pirates number 6, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's go.
Now the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Neil Walker will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First offering on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball, and it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits 3rd in the National League in that category. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now for Walker, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. But this is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so we'll be fired up about that one.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently 2nd in the National League in RBIs. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Josh Willingham will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Josh Willingham.
Come on, Pirates.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track. And, yep, you'll see it there. That thing's well above the letters. You're just playing right into the pitcher's hand when you chase a ball that high.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Greg Dobbs. Now the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Come on now, let's go.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw on to Sanchez is in time. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. First pitch coming. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Ed Lucas will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ball one. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Close to the bag, gets second there. Now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Marlins lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nelson Cruz will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's go, Pittsburgh!
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Well, they just kept going away, 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 and then finally he just said, I might as well hit it to the opposite field. So that's a great approach right there, and it nets him a base hit.
Russell Martin will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Gabby Sanchez steps in now. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now a fastball popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Jones is there, 2 down.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Jordy Mercer will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Really, there shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
Chris Tillman will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Come on, Chris!
Here's a swing and a ground ball. On to first with it is Jones as he steps on the bag to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Tom Kohler will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch to him. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
All right, here is an easy strikeout.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Christian Yelich will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Give me a break.
Forget it, guys. Double him up right here.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Program. Go card here.
The 2-0. And this is going to find some real estate out there as it's over the head of Walker and into right center, a base hit.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate,
Turner.
this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Justin Turner will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Garrett Jones will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And that misses, ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Let's get you out here.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Right to settle in. Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Now you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
First and second now, one man out. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Josh Willingham will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And Willingham watches that one miss. A ball and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second.
Let's go, Pirates! Come on, Pirates!
Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Starling Marte makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the second baseman, Neil Walker. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Let's win, Pirates! Come on!
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. I mean, they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Greg Dobbs will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Baseman, Greg Dobbs.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. For Walker now at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 39, Jared Sazalamakia.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And coming up, the switch hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And we'll get a look here at the grip on that last cutter. You can see he holds this thing way over to one side. And the idea is that at the last moment, it'll cut in towards the hitter, just like that one did.
Ed Lucas will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two out, nobody on. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Pedro Alvarez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Come on.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
One pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Nelson Cruz will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
And if you're wondering, that's 52 pitches now through 3 1/3.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that, so just keep on throwing it.
Misses, ball 2.
Let's go, Pirates.
Full count, 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Curveball that time, but he's not fooled as it's sent into right field for a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Russell Martin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Such a good pitch right there. That first pitch changeup. When you can tell a guy's up there all amped up to hit, use that against him.
All right, Pirates.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's right there, and he is out at second on a great throw by Saltalamacchia.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Come on, Pirates.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Tom Kohler will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Now this is swung on and sent on the ground for the first baseman, Sanchez. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there. And I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Christian Yelich will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
1 out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away. Justin Turner will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a high fly ball with some carry to deep center. Turning for it is McCutchen, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Gabby Sanchez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
First baseman, Gabby Sanchez.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's retired, one away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop.
Jordy Mercer will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Chris Tillman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Changeup called strike one.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. It'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight, get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Starling Marte will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, the base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that. Now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Neil Walker. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Garrett Jones will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Let's go, guys!
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
That's a strike.
Now a ground ball here just to the left of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
That's by him for strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-1. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. On the ground towards second, taken by Walker. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Josh Willingham will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, still tied 1 apiece. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. No problem here, 1 away. Pedro Alvarez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to first is Jones as he'll step on the bag to record the putout. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Nelson Cruz will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. On to first with it is Jones as he steps on the bag to retire the side. Back here in Pittsburgh, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Greg Dobbs will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and A very even game through 6 innings.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot for Greg Dobbs. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Edinson Volquez that gets the call. Jared Saltalamacchia will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball too, but unfortunately, he hits it right at someone, so it becomes a fairly easy out.
Ed Lucas will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Here's the first offering. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
Tom Kohler will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a good changeup there by Volquez for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Let's go.
And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. 2-1 now, Miami. Russell Martin will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Gabby Sanchez will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul, off to the right, out of play. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
A ball hit hard to the left side, but a quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Yeah, and that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
Jordy Mercer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Get a hit. Come on. Here we go.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here we go.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. Christian Yelich will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Good heat there from Volquez. It's 0-1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. And he struck him out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out, put that offense on their back heels.
Justin Turner will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Here he comes on 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Boy, what an outstanding play out there in left center field. This is showing no regard for his body. He's going to wind up getting a mouthful of turf, too. But he's able to hold on to the baseball. That's just very well done.
Garrett Jones will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a ground ball here just to the left of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. A.J. Ramos will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
A.J. Ramos.
Jose Tabata is out of the dugout as a pinch hitter, so that means the end for Edinson Volquez.
Jose Tabata.
Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And now Tabata swings and misses as he's retired here for route number 1.
And as we showed you a moment ago, this guy enters play with an ERA right around 2.5. So he's been a big part of this bullpen, and he gets the first guy he faces right here.
Starling Marte will step in, a base hit in his last time. And this ball will be chopped foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Neil Walker will step in, a ground out victim his last time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And don't write this inning off yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Andrew McCutchen will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Now for Walker, he's now at 23 doubles on the year. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Way outside. 1-2.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Stanton is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Jared Hughes come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
This ball's in the air now, out to right field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. Josh Willingham will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. McCutcheon is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Greg Dobbs will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Two and two now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Up with it is Sanchez, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Jared Burton is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 61, Jared Burton.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And here's Alvarez getting into one now. This is hit to deep left field. And that ball is gone. A home run. And he has tied it up here in the ninth. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
No surprises here. He's been doing this all season long. Whenever they've needed him, he's been there, and he delivers again in the clutch with a big home run to tie the ball game.
Archimedes Caminero is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Nelson Cruz will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55,
Russell Martin will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Gabby Sanchez waits on deck. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Gabby Sanchez will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here, but this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Jordy Mercer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. There he goes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied. Jared Saltalamacchia will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frames.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Will Nieves will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. He's got it well into right field. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Rob Brantley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains 2-2. Carlos Marmol will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Adeiny Echeverria is into the ballgame as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Travis Snyder is going to come in and pinch hit here, as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Up top, it's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this is fouled straight back. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Starling Marte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One and two now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes a 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Neil Walker will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. Jones is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Tony Watson will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Christian Yelich will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Christian Yelich.
Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1.
Second baseman,
Justin Turner will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. First pitch coming. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Garrett Jones will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. In there, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Cruz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Miami down in order, and this game is still tied at 2 and 2. Andrew McCutchen will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can he?
Come on, McCutchen.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
The 2-1 home. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Well, that's not a really good slider right there. That just had too much of the plate, but this time he gets away with it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Pedro Alvarez will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Boy, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
Nelson Cruz will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Here we go.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Russell Martin will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Get it out of here.
Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Around third and being waved on home. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
This is just a great finish to this ball game. No hesitation there rounding third. Wasn't even thinking about stopping. And he comes all the way around to score from first base with the winning run.
Offensive star of the night for the Bucks, well, it was this guy right here, Pedro Alvarez. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 3-2. Good night from Pittsburgh.